Alright guys, we are here to give you a review of this bad boy right here. Injustice.
Injustice. There you go, right there.
Okay, first things first, the visuals, the graphics. Probably the best I've seen in a fighting game for a very long time. Since Mortal Kombat a couple of years ago. That's how good this game is. Let me get this out the way right now. There are no fatalities in this game.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Because NetherRealm Studios made it. Ed Boon, the people that bring you Mortal Kombat, made this game. But the cast of characters they got, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern,
Batman, Superman, Green Arrow.
Yeah.
You got Black Adam, you got Captain Marvel, Raven, Killer Frost, Solomon Grundy, Aquaman.
You name any of the
Doomsday.
You name most of the Justice League members, they're in here.
Nightwing and Nightwing.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about, what did you think?
Well, we just finished.
We just beat the game. Actually.
We just finished beating the story mode in the game.
Yeah.
And it's actually a really good story mode. I like
the many references.
There's a lot of interesting little references to other things in there. Like, for example, there's a part of it where Joker, I think he
mentions a death in the family, doesn't he?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think he beat up, did he beat up Nightwing?
Yeah, he beat up somebody.
I forget who the hell he beat. He beat up somebody, and he said something about, we better tell Batman there's been a death in the family, which is a reference to the series of comics where he killed off Jason Todd, and anybody who knows anything about Batman knows who Jason Todd was and is.
Yeah, and let me tell you, you're going to have to find your character to play as, too. You probably will not be good with every single character in the game. I mean,
this is true. He sucked with Superman.
Yeah, and he pretty much sucked with Superman, too. I mean, we both kind of
I don't think I
Superman,
actually played as Superman, but...
Let's see, who'd you play as?
Let's see, I got to play as Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Lex Luthor.
I think Lex Luthor is the one you had a hard time with.
I did, but I liked Luthor. Actually, the one that I played as that I didn't like as much was probably Wonder Woman. She's good, she's just not my style of fighting.
Yeah, Superman's not my style of fighting. I mean, you have to find your niche with your fighter. Like, Joker is going to be my guy. Joker is going to be the guy that will go.
Actually, no, I take that back. Surprisingly, I think it was Batman, but...
Yeah, to each his own. But Joker's going to be my guy that I pretty much play this game with, and I beat the arcade mode with first.
Yeah, and they actually each character, I don't know if we mentioned this, but each character does have sort of a special finishing maneuver, which is pretty cool.
Joker's is hilarious. If you have not seen it, you need to play this game and do it or YouTube it.
And watch the finisher, the crowbar. The crowbar is another reference to a death in the family because it is, in fact, the crowbar.
And can you imagine the cat fights? Harley Quinn versus Catwoman? That would be a dream fight right there for us. Harley Quinn's finisher
is a little fucked up. But hey, what are you going to do?
Yes.
She's trying to blow dudes' nuts off. But Harley Quinn is still smoking hot.
Speaking of nuts, there's a lot of innuendos about this game, about the nuts and the male genitalia.
I think that's just you, man.
Yeah, it might be just me, but yeah, this game right here, IGN gave it an 8. I'd get it. I'd pick it up. It's the fighting game of the year.
You did get it.
As far as the controls go, you're gonna get this game figured out pretty quick.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, and the controls are basically the same for everybody. To do the special move, it's the same set of controls, but you kind of have to look at the control things to see what each one does because for each character they have their own thing for each of the control sets, but the control sets are the same.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
And I will tell you this: the story mode starts out easy, but eventually, about 50% into it, which is about, I want to say 2 to 3 hours into it, it gets hard. It really does. He didn't die. I died 3 times. I died once while fighting...
yeah, he died early on. He was playing... the early on part when you're playing as the Joker, he got beat by Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I got destroyed. And then I got destroyed by Superman twice, but then I came back and kicked his ass.
And you get beat by Doomsday.
Oh, okay, so I died, 3 times altogether because fighting them at least once or twice. But yeah, it's like.
And Black Adam.
The story mode, though, is totally worth it. I mean, I look forward to the DLC as well. Lobo's going to be in it. I would like to see...
Lobo is the first of the DLC characters that's been revealed. Yeah, that's true.
You have to wonder who's all going to be next, though, because I know, like, they're going to add... I think I heard a couple of, like, the Flashes... people might be in there. They might add a couple more Batman characters in this game.
And Bozo here wants to see Mr. Freeze, but that
it's not going to happen. But
it's not going to happen.
I'm a Mr. Freeze fan, so yeah.
You probably liked the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Uma Thurman did a great job as Poison Ivy, but we're not going to get into that tonight.
Yes, we're not going to talk about.
All right.
She is. Anyway, let's give our final thoughts.
Justice.
All right, final thoughts. This game, get it. It's worth the $60.
Yeah.
Will you get bored of it? Yeah, but that
maybe.
happens to all video games. You're going to get bored of video games over time. It's just how it is.
It happens.
But for right now, this will pretty much have a permanent place on my shelf because I love DC, and this is one of the best fighting games I've ever played.
And I'll say this. My final thought is, if you're like me, if you're a comic book geek, if you're a Justice League fan, woo, and you wanted to have a good Justice League game, and it's a good Justice League game, it's a good fighting game, and the story is it's on point, it's great, it's kind of, give you an idea, it's a little similar to, for anybody who knows the Justice Lords storyline, it's a similar thing, but, I mean, it's great, and it's, I like DC Universe Online, but this is just straight Justice League. It's just better. You get to play as the Justice League characters, which you didn't in that other game I just mentioned. But anyway, it's a great game. Totally worth picking up. It's worth the money.
Yep, I'd go get it. I mean, is there going to be a sequel? I doubt it because then you got to wonder where would it go. What would they do with it? But for a game that it is. Thumbs up. I know he'd give it a thumbs up. But yeah, definitely pick this bad boy up. And I guess we will see you guys later. Peace. Yep.